Hey guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company, and I keep having to apologize because I go AWOL on you guys. I don't mean to, but last week was an interesting week. So and I have been burning the candle at both ends. I had been getting ready for that show, Mistle Market, and it was an okay show. The show the week beforehand was actually a very good show. This one was an okay show. Really interesting that they had far fewer attendees. And this is a huge show, 150 vendors. They've been doing it for 20 or more years. I'm not sure they've ever seen a slack off of attendees, but we still did okay. So, brought home some money, made booths, sold some good things. I changed the booth. If you saw the video, I changed the booth around some, and I have been reading a lot more about how to make my booth more successful. Because I don't always think, maybe it's my product or maybe it's it, but sometimes I just need to, there are business models that you can look at. And so what was interesting was I kept reading that it's kind of the less is more. You shouldn't put everything out and cover your table, and which I have more of a tendency to do. At the last show, my table was much more full. Yes, we made more money. We had a lot of people come through. So at this show, however, I sold bigger items. Oh, excuse me. That's just terrible. So the Junk Journal kits were selling, which was fabulous. Junk Journal was selling. I sold baby blankets and oh my gosh, what were some of the bigger items? So those are all some of my bigger items. I don't have $100 items or $150 items or 300. The person next to me was selling she recycles pieces and makes them into snowmen, and her pieces are $350, $400 for the bigger ones. I don't have those things, so for me to get there, it takes a little bit longer. But when those bigger items of mine start to sell in multiples, I'm going to get there, which is great. That is fabulous. So had that show been as well attended as it had been last year, I think that we would have had just an amazing show. Like I said, it was still okay. I know I feel bad. There was a bunch of stuff that I've never shown you all, or that I've talked about a little bit but haven't shown you. So the videos are coming so that you can see what it was I did, all of my my different craft fair projects, the ornaments that I'm working on now. I'm really what I really did was I took my brand and I really kind of, I think, solidified into how I like my brand to look. I really like doing the vintage things, and I really like that look, not just in notebooks and in things. And then I really like my sewing items, which kind of plays into the right brand, I guess. Anyway, you're not here for that. I'm just talking with y'all. I'm just chatting with my friends. What you're here for is the Temu haul. I actually put it all into a basket so that I could show you, some kind of order of things. You all know how I like to do it. This is pretty much a craft haul today. There's a lot of craft items in here. I did order paper. Fair warning, this time I was ordering paper. There's just paper that they sell that I can't get anywhere else. I do know that for some of these papers, they are probably being photocopied in, and I wish that I could find them all at a price that I could afford. I know that sounds terrible. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. So the papers were there, and, just how it goes. So let me dive in. I'll pull out a few of the things that actually aren't necessarily just craft, because I do have some things that, aren't necessarily just craft. And then we'll get into the other items. So in my lovely basket here, I said that I organized it. What I did was I took it all out and I took one quick look at it because I was so excited to see stuff. I know it's cheating, but I always live. I always take a quick look. I always want to make sure everything's there, and I know what I'm going to show you all and kind of the order I'm going to show you. So let me get started. So the first item, drum roll, if only I could speak. It would just improve things so much. The first item is a Christmas bingo set. I was very excited to find this. Took it out of its bag just now. So that kind of tells you how to play bingo if there's anyone in the world who doesn't know how to play bingo. And so you get, how many cards do you get? Does it tell me how many cards I get? I'm sure I do. All right, so you get different bingo cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 20. Okay, now I know. Okay, so they're all different. You get 20 different individual bingo cards, which is pretty cool. I gotta say, it's pretty cool. You get these kind of markers. They have some information. What did they say about this? What is this one? Pick out a caller, call, give people bingo cards and bingo chips. Here are the bingo chips. Caller draws the card. Then the first player to make 5 lines. If nobody wins. I don't know why these are here. Maybe these are for the caller? These are for the caller. Oh, these are for the caller. It took me a minute. So much for everybody said bingo. Sorry. Oh, it cracks me up. Anyway, all right, so you get all of these little guys. And then you get this calling card. So here's what I think is interesting. And here's something that I think that you could do with this is if you were, so my plan at the moment is to use these in my junk journals. And I may do a little bit of antiquing around them with trying to think of what I would use. I might use like a washed out brown paint as opposed to the ink, because this is very shiny. And I think that both of them are going to have a hard time kind of adhering right away. So I might do that. But this would also be super cool to put into a kid kit and have and have your child, like if you're, let's say you want to go look at Christmas lights. You're going to drive around and look at Christmas lights. It's just sort of an added kind of fun thing as you're driving around. Give your child, or more than one child, the bingo card and see if they can spot, if they can get bingo by the things that they see as you're driving around. I mean, you have crystal ball. It's not a crystal ball. It's a snow globe. That's Temu. That is definitely a Temu thing where they're not quite, they don't really know what the name is. So that you have a snow globe, mistletoe bells, gift, reindeer, mittens, ornament, candle, wreath, a letter, penguin, gingerbread, Santa, a cap, basically Santa's hat, tree, snowman, skates, ice skates, sleigh, snowflakes, stockings, sweater, cake. They show cake as the Christmas pudding. A bow and candy canes. And those are all things that, I'm seeing if there's anything else on here. Everything is on all of them, just in different orders. So these are all things that, of course, you may very well see driving around a neighborhood. So I think that's kind of super fun. And I'll have to decide, I'll let you all know when I finally decide what I'm going to do with this one, whether I'm going to put these in kid kits for kids driving around. I just remember so much. It was such a part of my childhood on Thanksgiving night, driving to the to Barracks Road. Driving to Barracks Road in Charlottesville, Virginia, which is where I grew up. And going and walking around or driving around and looking at all the storefronts where they had all the beautiful animated and beautifully put together Christmas storefronts. And they were all done by those wonderful people on Thanksgiving. And as a child, you don't think about that ahead of time. But they were done Thanksgiving Day, so Thanksgiving night, and for Black Friday when they opened, everybody could come see them. So super fun, and certainly something that you can do with, kids young and old. I wouldn't mind doing that. I want a window. And then just have something small. Okay, so I also bought a whole bunch more of the canvases. I love these canvases. I have not sewn with these yet, so when I do sew with the first one, I'll do a tutorial. Fair warning, it'll probably be a long one because it'll be a process one for me. Okay. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Super cute. Oh my goodness. I'm really loving these canvases. So when I do sew it, I do recognize it's going to be, it's going to be tight up here, but I'm pretty sure I'll still be able to get I'll lose a 1/4 inch. So I'll still be able to get part of the hat, the faces, a little bit of the mistletoe. So I will add on strips of fabric to frame it out when I use these, because I think it's just going to be too difficult to add these in. And I still have to decide how I'm going to do it. I may end up cutting into these, which is hard. I mean, it's hard, man. Because they are really beautiful. They're really well done. They have a good feeling to them. I mean, they're a canvas, maybe poly canvas. But that one's really cute. Let's see what's in the next one. I don't think I opened these. I did not look at these when I had the opportunity. Let's see because it's still sealed. Let's see what else we got. So, okay, let me see if I can pull that out a little bit so you all can really see. Okay. So you have all the people gathered around the big ginormous Christmas tree. This is really pretty. This is really pretty. Now, this one is quite big, and it's interesting because I'm ordering them based on the cheapest ones. So sometimes that means the bigger ones are cheaper. So this one, I had been thinking that I could maybe cut it down and use this side for maybe a zipper bag, or maybe one of my boxes, maybe on 3/4 sides. And I was thinking about using this on a second one. Now, here's what I'm going to ask you all. If you would be so kind in the comments, let me know what you think. Should I cut it down, or should I make something like I could do? These are so big, they would be like a tote bag. What do you think? Do you think it's okay to cut it down? Or do you think that that would be blasphemy and that I should go ahead and make something larger with it? I'm very interested to know your take. Put that one back in there. Put this one back in there too. They'll both fit in the same one. Maybe. Maybe not. That one started to unwind a little bit. Okay. Put that one to the side. I really like it when they come in these tubes. Love these tubes. Okay, let's do the next one. I'll wait. I'll do the tubes last. I'm going to do another big one. This one is 12 by 18 inches, which is what I think the other ones are. The reveals on these are just so... I love these. I mean, I could also mount them, but these are meant for the company. They are meant to sell. Not this one. This one's to keep. Look at that. It's a white Christmas. This one's just wonderful. It's the poster from White Christmas. Really, I think it may have been my mom's favorite movie. Probably because of the Sisters song. So, and it's always been a favorite in my family too. I have 5 sisters. So, wow. Yes, this one I ordered for me. This one is not for the company. I will mount this one and keep it and put it up. So, Okay. It's over there. None of these are going back. I'm just going to put them to the side for right now, and I will figure that out later. Let's see what's next. I always love this part. It's the big reveal. I'm going to need to poke a hole. Scissors. I lost another pair of scissors. I didn't. I know I can just do this. I know. I remember putting them back where they belong. They're not there. Sometimes I leave them on my table when I'm in the middle of doing things. You know, you just kind of, I'm moving quickly, especially if I'm using glue or things. And so I just put them down next to me because putting them all the way back over there, because the glue is very quick. While I'm opening this one, let me just beg for subscribers, because that's, you know, what we YouTubers do. But if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, which is apparently a good portion of you guys, no guilt. I get it. But I would love to have your subscription. It would mean a lot. It's really, really appreciated. Look! And I'll bring you more of this. Look how cute! Oh my word, that is stinking cute. He is adorable. Oh, what am I going to do with him though? I can't cut him down. So this one's very nice. And the reason, and I particularly look for these, the ones that have a white edge to them. So this little white edge is not a full 1/4 inch. This little white edge is more of maybe 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to lose a little bit when I sew, but not as much as some of the other ones. So he's adorable. These canvases have been really fun to get in. But harder to work with than some of the ones I get from Dollar Tree, because the ones from Dollar Tree they're all pretty much the same size or pretty close. They're all on the smaller scale, and that smaller scale is a little bit easier to work with. And I generally don't worry too much about losing something on it. So there's always plenty of white space on the sides. All right, let's see what they sent in this one. All right. That one's cute. I think this was part of a set. I think I maybe I bought a set of these. I just thought this was really a cute piece. What do you all think with these weird sizes? And so many of them are more vertically than horizontally aligned. What do you think I should make? I think I'm drawing a blank. I bought these so that I could make something from them, something cool. And I had a thought in mind when I bought them, but I don't know anymore. Oh, this one was fun. Now this one I know what I'm doing with. Although I'll lose a little bit on some parts of this, I'm going to go ahead and cut these so that I have 3 pieces, and I will turn these into little tote bags. Now I'm going to lose a little bit on some of the tags. On each of the tags, I'll lose a little bit. But I think that's going to be okay. Because I think this will just be one side of the tote bag. I'll match it up with like a red on the back side. And so I'm excited I know at least what I'm doing with this one. I just thought this was cute. This whole little North Pole ticket thing. And if these work out well, I'll order more of these. Although it was so nice being back in England this summer that my husband and I are thinking about taking a year or two and going back for a year or two. And I got a second one, this one in green. I really do like these. And they were I think these were each under $1. I think they were like 95 cents, or at least that's the deal I got when I ordered them. So I am very excited about those because at least I know what I'm going to do with them. But with the other ones, I am very, very interested to hear from you guys and just to see what you think. What you think I should make. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These are so cute. These are so stinking cute. I don't. Oh, so to get back to what I was talking about earlier about the whole, so if you do a booth, I know I'm jumping around. I always do that. That's why you love me, right? Learning more about how to do the booth and how to really, be successful with what I'm doing, because this is what I would rather do I love my job. I love my job at school. I really do. But I love this too. Next year, Griffin will be at high school. And if I could pull back and do my YouTube channel and my crafting full time and the shows, that would just be a dream. Which is why I need you guys to subscribe. Because the more subscribers I have, the more chance I have to turn this into my full-time gig. And I would really just love you all to death for that. All right, I'll stop. Maybe I'll stop. All right, so I did, as I said, I have tried to stay away from their paper packs. I do try to honor and support, and as much as I can, I do support directly the artists making the product or originating the product. So these are things I just, I don't have the time to hunt down where all of these come from so I can order directly from them. But I'm going to show you paper in a minute because I forgot about these little guys. So I ordered 5 packs of these because my plan is to simply, on some of the paper packs, some of the paper pads that I'm doing, I'm just going to take a little piece of the paper and glue it and wrap it around there and have a little matching pen to go with some of the small paper pads. So I did buy 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one in there, 5. It's in here somewhere. So I did order 5 of those. I had counted them earlier. And so I'm excited about those. Sorry, I'm pulling stuff out of my little basket. My little bit. Oh, there's number 5. So I'm excited about those because my paper pads, and I've heard this from some other people, they're just not selling like they used to. And I don't know whether that's because, it might very well be because some of the companies have they started making the same kind of product. Not uncommon. These are people who pay attention to trends. They see what's getting popular and suddenly they're making it for, 1% of what we have to, or what we would charge for it as we make it homemade or handmade. But I think that the ones that have a pen with them, people just see added value to that. Now, I will tell you, and they're buying, so for what I've been watching, I watch lots of other channels, and try to, it's just the best way to learn for me. Best way to learn. But so these little packs, these little 4-packs, they were like, I don't even think they were 50 cents. They were on some kind of a special deal with, I don't know what they are now. But when I got them recently, they were on a very, very good deal. So I snatched those up. I got 2 packs of these very long, thin. I don't remember ordering 2 packs of these. I guess I did. I don't know. I thought I just ordered one of these, and I thought I ordered one of the, I'll have to look back at my order, because I thought I had ordered one that was more like 2 inches. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Because I got this one. Now this one is not 2 inches. This one's more like, I'm sorry, I needed, this one is 2 inches. I need one that's like 2.5, 2 3/4. So I'm going to have to see what I can, I've got some things to measure so that I can have better, so I can choose better. So I have the right sizes for what I need. So these little ones, and I thought I had only ordered one. I had seen Dina with Crafty Craft do a little M&M thing, a sweet little M&M pack. And I do, at this time of year, like to do like a little section that has stocking stuffers. I am pulling back on that a lot. So I ordered these, and then after the fact said, I don't know if I want to do that, but I may, because they came in and I've got them. So And then I ordered these. Now this size is, if I can find it, 16 centimeters by 24 centimeters. I have no idea what that is. I should. So it's about 6.5, almost 6.5 by 9.5. So it's about 6.5 by 9.5. And this is for some of my different journals and things that I really wanted to pack up properly. But I could also use this for a few of my my trinket trays, my travel trinket trays, because I pulled those from the last show because I knew that I was not displaying them well. And if I can't display it well, I've decided I can't put it out. And I think that worked for me. At this last show, I had a lot of people stopping. Lots of people so excited about the vintage ornaments and the vintage rosettes. Not a lot of people buying. It was an interesting show, and I talked to a lot of the other vendors, and they said the same thing. It was the smallest show they had there, or people were looking and loving, but just they're just not spending their money right now. So for whatever reason, that's what was going on. I'm really hoping that everybody, everything's kind of evened out, and that we'll have some really good shows coming up. Because Christmas is when I really want to make my biggest shows. Speaking of which, if you are going to be in the Granville, North Carolina area on the 23rd, that's where my next show is. It is called Mistletoe Market South at the Granville High School. They will have more than 50 vendors. The last one at 150 vendors. I think it's very difficult to see everything because you're just going to be walking forever. I tried to walk through and see everybody. I didn't even get to the outside area. This one's all going to be in the gymnasium for this. I think this is like maybe their second or third year. So, please come. If you can come, I would love for you to stop by the booth and say hi. As soon as I know my booth number, I will post it on Facebook. I am really working hard. Oh, I forgot. Please follow me on Facebook. Please, please, please. I am trying to grow my Facebook channel. Along with this, I'm going to start posting a few shorts that won't be on YouTube. And, yeah, so, and that is where you'll be able, if you are interested, on my Facebook page is where you'll be able to reach out and buy my product directly. If I could have that little twinkle ding. Sorry. I know I crack myself up, which is ridiculous, but I do. Hopefully I make you guys smile too. All right, let me move this stuff out of the way. We had, oh my goodness, and our earring sales. Whew. We sold a lot of earrings, and Big Brit is just, he's so wonderful. I order it all and he puts it all together, which has really helped us because that is where we are getting a lot of interest. People come into the booth for the earrings. They like the price point. They like it. I will say, if you're going to do earrings, I am switching over. I'm finally switching over. I should have done this to begin with. It just never had occurred to me, the importance of it. But we were doing it on just whatever I was ordering. Rhodium, I think, is the name of most of the metal that I was getting. And people very much want the sterling silver hypoallergenic. So we are switching over right now. And so we started putting an S on the back of the cards because all of our cards are white, our backings. So what we're going to do is as we are changing over to the sterling silver, we're going to put those on black backed cards until we have either sold off or gotten rid of or changed over all the ones that were on the other earrings. Those things don't bother my ears, and there are plenty of people that they don't bother their ears, but for some people they do. And so I just want to make sure that I'm reaching, everybody, all the audiences. I know what it's like to have an allergy or a problem, and I don't, I just want to be cognizant of that for other people. So, all right. So I look down, I'm like distracted because I'm going to move on to the next art, which is the down camera. So I'm going to show you the paper. I have papers. I know, I'm sorry. I have stickers, I have die cuts, I have charms. I have really, really cute charms. And so that's what I'm going to show you. And then I will probably do a follow-up video where I am testing the dies and the stamps. I'm starting to do that on a regular basis. Y'all seem to enjoy it. I love doing it because I get to really see them better. So I'm really enjoying doing this aspect. So we'll do that later. Okay. I know I talk too much, but you know, that's why you love me. All right. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to say a couple more things about, as I'm about to show you the some postcards that I have. If you that I got, if you have not seen the video of my last show, please look at it. What you'll see is that I am starting to make these really cool vintage retro vintage. What should I call it? Vintage or retro? Y'all tell me. But what I do is I mount the postcard onto one of these nice little canvases, and they're about the right size. I Mod Podge it on, and then I have either glitter paint over, like I have a very soft glitter paint that I use that my wonderful friend Kate just sent me more of because I wasn't finding it, and it gives it a really nice twinkle without being overwhelming, and I don't have to pour glitter in the house. And then I usually back it up with a smaller tinsel, like the ones that I take apart at Dollar Tree. Some of those are Dollar Trees. Some of them I'm ordering just because I can't get the colors that I want, just by using Dollar Tree. And that's what I'm doing with these postcards. And I love them. They got a lot of attention. So people seem to be enjoying them. Okay, so this is the newest pack. And maybe I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see those. Yeah, there you go. Just when I do that, I get this one. All right, we'll zoom out a little bit. You can see him. They really turn out well. I'm tickled with them, but that's why I make them, because I love doing them. I love making this kind of retro look. Let me show you these vertical aligned ones first, and then I'll show you the horizontally aligned ones. So then I also attach a backing to them. Oh, that's the last of that one. Then I attach a backing to them so people can hang them. And yeah, they're very fun. Some of these are very, they're older, they're Victorian looking. I really like it when I can find the 50s looking postcards. Those are super fun, but these are very cute. These are very cute. And it really just depends on, with the USA flag. It really just depends on, I have no idea what I was about to say. I was distracted by the mushrooms. Oh, that's, my husband will look at me and say, oh, look, a chicken. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to put this one under here so I can make it big enough for you all to see. There we go. So we're going through our next paper pack. Yes, and please don't hate me because I'm buying some paper again. I had to. There we go. Okay, so I fell in love with this beautiful mushroom paper. I don't know why. I don't know why I like the mushroom so much now. But I thought this was just really beautiful paper. And if someone knows who the actual artist is, the original artist, please post it for me. If you would, I would so appreciate it. So that we can shout out to that person and send anybody who's interested their way, if this is still available. There we go. Oh, look at that one. Just gorgeous. Mushroom paper. All right, so that was the only one that was sort of different. Everything else here is going to be Christmas themed if I can get into it. There we go. So, I think I've got that right. Oh, that was the back. This is really beautiful. So I really wanted some papers with sort of the Christmas music or Christmas carols. And I've had a very hard time finding those. Ones that I want to, I'm not sure I've got this right set up. I think I do. But I would love to find sort of some of the just Christmas carol books that I could kind of tear up and put into junk journals. But this was sort of my idea of it's the next best thing that I can put in there would be these sort of musical notes with the holly. That's not right. I think that's right. If you're musically inclined, you're welcome to tell me whether I have it right or wrong. And I will then change it. I mean, I used to be able to, I read music, but really simple music. I can't read music like Griffin can and Tyler. So, Tom and Ashley do not play an instrument. Tyler plays the bass, the large bass. Not a bass guitar, but the big bass. Looks like a giant cello. And Griffin, of course, plays the B-flat trombone. And so they can both read music, which is really cool. I do know where this one comes from. This is, I think so, Stamperia? This might be Stamperia. But I also believe that this is out of, this is no longer being made. So there's my excuse. These are so wonderful. Their stuff is really, really amazing. So if you have a chance and you want to go onto their website, into the Stamperia website, I think that's what this is. I love these. The vintage looks on these is perfect. I actually don't love that. There are a few of the papers in here I'm like, but the backgrounds, I always like a good stripe. That one's cute. That one's adorable. But in particular, I like these pages. These are just really sweet. Okay. So next, let's see what we've got. This one, you might have gotten 2 sheets at once, but oh my word, it's so cute. Look at that one. I love this one. This one does give me a bit of the 50s vibe. This one is just really pretty and very watercolory. Look at that one. The presents. Now that it's all interesting because you get to all of that, and then this one doesn't, to me, does not look like it belongs in that series. So I always think that's interesting. I like the gingerbread guys. Okay, and then we're repeating. So we've got this one, and it looks to me like I get, yeah. So there are 3 of each. 3 of each paper, which is a decent amount because I'm pretty sure I did not spend more than maybe $3 or $4 on that. Okay, here's the next one. Okay. Talk about 1950s. I love the pinks. I love the mint greens. I love the little Santas and the truck. There is nothing not to love here. I have no idea who the artist is. Beautiful. Oh my word. I love that one. Do you see the little flecks in that one? Love it. I love the color. I'm not really a fan of the papers like that, but I love the color. And this one with the cut-aparts, I know that they're small. I would love to buy the full-size sheet from the artist of that one. These are just precious. Now, the paper on these is a little bit thinner than I like my cardstock to be. But once it's mounted, it'll be fine. Some of these may turn into, I might actually mount some of these and turn them into, brain, don't fail me, into little vignettes or into just little pictures. I mean, I'll mount them on a frame and leave them like that. That one. So pretty. Love that. So these are all, I am pretty happy with all of these so far. Let's see what's next. This one might be another one where you get 3 of each. Let's find out. Oh, Okay, 1, 2, 3. So in the last one, they had separated them so that they were in like sections of 3. This one, okay, so you get all 3. This one looks a little bit more 1800s-ish. It's got a bit of a primitive look to it. Ooh, I like this Santa one. Look at that Santa in the center. He's very cute. But you definitely get, I don't know, maybe it makes me think of New England. Lots of village scenes here, guys. If this is the kind of thing that you like, the whole little village, and the time period on this one, it is pretty precious. And I do like these. They're very, maybe it's supposed to be 1700s. I'm trying to work out the costuming on there. The outfits and the primitive, well, I would say with the primitiveness of this, and I think that it's supposed to kind of mirror the cross stitching at the time, I would say this is meant to be a little bit more 1700s. That one I love. That one I love. But it's got a really primitive look, and you get quite a bit of it. Quite a bit. All right, let's see what this next one is. This one feels thick too, so 2 or 3 maybe. I'm not going to be able to get this one out. I gotta have to rip the bag. That's okay. So this one does at least tell me that the name of this one is White Holiday, Winter Holiday, A Night Before Christmas. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We have, oh, this is a thicker paper. This is nice. Okay, this is a thicker paper, nice weight to it. Maybe that way. Oh, look how cute this is. This is the kind of vintage I'm after. That one. And that one. I love the little bird on there. And then we've got this plaid. I can't get that at the same time. Oh, my word. I love this one. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with these. Oh, that's beautiful. What I had been thinking was, I want to do maybe a Christmas album and maybe another one. I actually have several albums, photo albums, and no one had really taken much of an interest in them until this last show, because I rearranged everything and I took them off of the shelf and I put them on the table where you can reach them with your hands. And I did the same thing with my junk journals and the junk journal kits. And people finally started looking at them and being interested in them. What I want to show you here is that when they did the print for this one, and this is why you want to order the originals if you can, look at how they lowered the print there. So they ended up cutting it off here at the bottom instead of having it centered. But these are beautiful cut-aparts. And that is a very British box. So this, I'm guessing, is from a British designer. And look at that. Beautiful. Really beautiful. So we are considering going back to England for a year or two, if we can make it work. And Little Brit would love going and living there. He doesn't want to stay out of the States forever, but he would love going back there for a while, going to school there maybe. Look at that. Getting his GCSE, getting his A levels. I think that'd be cool. I love that one. Oh wow, where does this one come from? Look at that. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at those little cut-aparts. Love that letter looking one. There's a nice stripe. This one deserves a page all to itself. It really does. And I bet this was a page of stickers. And I do love these different pieces. This one is once again a very thin, maybe just a little bit heavier than copy paper. So it is quite thin. And this one has been printed off a little bit too low. But I do love the little postage stamps. That's pretty. That one doesn't really do it for me. This one is, but you can fix that easily enough. This one deserves a page to itself. And maybe some embellishments, like I have a flower that could go on there, and liking those. I've been pretty happy with the papers. But I will say, if I order paper, I always feel a tremendous amount of guilt, and I really do try to see if I can find the actual artists, or their work. All right, so this next one, they say, so you get 10 sheets, but each sheet has these. These are about, each of these pieces is, I'm going to measure that out. If you want to cut them into them, that's about 4 inches by just under 6 inches. So that's about 4 and just under 6. And with that. So I love those. So what I was thinking was that these might, these will fit on my little postcard vignettes, or not vignettes, ornaments. And they are just gorgeous. So so I do have the Sparkle Mod Podge now. I got the glitter one, but the glitter chunks they're just big, and they're too big. They actually get in the way of the picture itself. So I have the, I think these are repeating. Yeah, these are repeating now. So I do have, and then I had that glitter paint, which was so good, and that was running out. And then Kate, who is an angel, found it and sent me 2 bottles because, wow, do I love that woman. And so I have that again. Very excited to be able to use it again. Okay, so, oops, that was from a different haul. All right, so let's see what other papers we have here. A few more. I have a few more for you. But again, I just can't feel all of the guilt for all of these. I will do what I can, but they are beautiful papers, and I want to show you. And if you can't afford the other papers, this is an alternative. And the best we can do is maybe petition Temu to work directly with the artists, so that they can get, their fair share from it. You can tell I feel guilty because I keep talking about it. So beautiful papers. I love all the reds in those. And then I have 2 more of the other one. I wonder if that's the same as this one. I do have a tendency sometimes to like double order, and did I order that? And let's see about this guy. Is this the same as the last one I showed you? All right, this is. So I had ordered a duplicate of that one. This one is not. I'll show you this one. Let me show you this one. So I have a lot of the postcards now. I do love them. And I also use some of these on my notebooks, on my smaller notebooks. I really like using these and having kind of that matching, I don't know what kind of paper I'm going to do. Look how cute that one is. I love that. Oh, I love both of those so much. This is beautiful paper. That's Santa. All right, I think we're seeing, am I seeing repetition now? I don't think so. All right. All right, so I think that's all the paper that I can show you today. So, next, I'm going to show you the stamps and the dies. And of course, as I said, I will be doing showing you how these turn out. So, picked up that one. I love this one. In particular, I think that this one is great. Let me zoom in a little bit here for you, so you can see a little bit better. So this piece is perfect for so many different times of the year. You really can use it for anything. If I'm using it in the summer, I'm going to add, possibly some big greenery around here. In the wintertime, I'm going to have it as is. Spring, I can add, you know, some lighter green with maybe some, you know, some different flowers coming out on it. And of course, in the fall, you can do this with a little bit of, you know, the fall colors coming off and maybe some leaves on the ground. So loving that one. Very versatile, which is really what I look for in most things. I'm excited. Let me show you this one. I'm very excited to try this one. I'm excited to run this one through my machine and see what happens. See how it looks. I think that is a beautiful die. I really do. The Merry Christmas on the bottom, the whole, I don't know what color I'm going to run it in, but I'll give it a try. Let's see what we do with that one. So, let's see. I'm gonna leave this one in here for right now. I did get this one with all the different snowflakes just because I wanted some different options when I'm doing different cards or any of my paper crafting. And this one has so many options, so many sizes. It's really quite lovely. Now, what I might do is run this through is put a piece of maybe adhesive or washi tape along the back of this and run it through like that so that I keep it all together and I have like a whole variety of these ready to go, you know, already cut out. Maybe I'll do that when I show you guys. All right, and then lastly, I bought this cool thing. This, of course, I think you can see, you fold these sides over and it's going to turn into a box. Now you have to cut 2 of these to make the actual box, and then it will sit upright, but it has that nice V with it. So I'm really liking this one. I wanted to see if I liked that one better than the other one that I'm using, the cone one cutter that I'm using. So then I found this wonderful stamp set. It's got a lot of reflection. Let me take it out of this, because that is a lot of reflection. I don't know if it'll be any better, but we'll try. So you have White Christmas, with love from Santa, for you, a very Merry Christmas, best wishes, lovely time, Merry Christmas, ho, 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 and then another Merry Christmas in a different font. I do like having those options. Put that one to the side. I had already ordered this one and recently, and someone was telling me who the artist was, and oh my word, was it Emma or Sheila? One of you guys was telling me who the artist was, and I don't remember, and I wish I did because I would share that. I believe it's a British artist. This is so cute. Little mouse carrying all the little mice in a Santa hat. Merry Christmas from all of us, bringing holiday cheer to you and your season's greetings. It's really cute. And I love the idea of just keeping this all together exactly as is and just stamping that. I think that's really cute. And this one was so fun for my recipe books. Recipe books sold too yesterday. So, yesterday. So, I had made quite a few more, and I'll be making even more of the recipe books. I think I've shown you guys. Have I done a recipe book one for you guys? If I haven't, I cannot believe I'm that remiss. I thought this one was just really cute. It kind of reminds me of the 80s, this sort of style that we were using a lot more in the 80s. But I think it's adorable. I love the 25, the season greetings. And I think that, you know, you just have to ink up what you want to print. But it's a really nice one. Okay, so that is all of those. We'll try those out later. You can see it's not many, so that next video won't be too terribly long. And then I'm going to show you some stamps. And I'm always putting away my stamp board. And then I don't know where to find it. Yeah, I don't. I thought I had it. Let me show you that. I thought I had it sitting here, but I apparently do not. I don't know what I have done with it. Ugh. Sharon. Okay, we'll figure something else out. All right, so I want to show you these stamps. They actually call these, that these are for like wine bottles, which I thought was kind of interesting. And and cool. They are nice and big. So there is a lot you could do with these. You can put them directly on your cards or anything. I love that one. I love that one. And so there's different sort of styles in here. Look at that Santa. It's very cute. And then the bells. And then the bird. So adorable. All right, next are going to be more stickers. So let me pull all my stickers. And I bought a couple of series. Uh-oh, I'm missing one. I don't know what I did with it. I think I bought 3 of these, but I don't know what I did with the other one. Okay, so these cute little fairy tale garden stickers. You buy them by color. So I bought the pink and the red, and I'm sure I also bought the black, but I do not know where it has disappeared. Oh, here it is. It's hiding right in front of me. And the black. So let me, because I was thinking this was I ordered this before Halloween, and it just didn't come in on time. They actually did send me the $5 because they weren't coming in on time. But I was thinking Christmas, Halloween. So let me show you the ones that I was thinking, and I do like that little topper. That's cute. The ones I was thinking about for Halloween, I will show you those first. And we'll zoom in. And you get 2 of each. Oh. She is pretty precious. Okay, so you get her. And her. I'm just going to move them out of the way. So that, because they... and these are, of course, clear. So when you adhere them to your pages, that's going to be really helpful. They'll kind of, the background will disappear. You won't have that white edge. Oh, she's so cute. She would be so cute with teeny tiny little witch looking hat on, maybe a kitty cat by her feet. Oh, I definitely need to do her. I need to do all of them. I mean, these are absolutely beautiful. Okay. Get that one. And there's, like I said, there's 2 of each. So there's quite a bit you can do with these. Maybe, how many are there in here? These are pet stickers. So, of course, you see through them. You can put them on your drinks. 30. You get 30 pieces. So you get 15 of those. Same one. 15 different. Oh, my word. I love her. Love, love. What's not to love? That's, oh, my word. Okay. So, really adorable. This feels like more than 15 of each. So cute. So, so cute. Is she supposed to be falling? Maybe she's supposed to be curtsying. Maybe she should look like that. Okay, maybe she should look like that. And then her, very pensive look. And last, this cute little girl. All right, those are pretty stinking cute, gotta say. All right, so let's take a look at the red ones. Let's look to see if the red ones are any different, other than being a different color. Oh, yeah, right away. Oh, so they really went with the Valentine vibe on these, but that works. I mean, you see Christmas roses. Lots of roses in these. There's even a song called Christmas Roses. Very old time country. These are really cute. So how am I going to make these more? Maybe a little Santa hat next to the girls. Oh, she's precious. Oh my word, is she precious. Oh my goodness. Certainly these are great for Valentine's Day. These cute little girls with their little flowered dresses and the roses and, oh my So I am loving these. Okay. Cute. And last, little dimmer look. Okay, so that's all of the red. And then we're into pink. And let's see what we get here. All right, so still a lot of the roses. These little girls look a little bit more like a photo. Oh, I didn't show you the bottom of her feet. Than the other ones do, which is kind of interesting. So, oh, she's cute. I don't see a second one of her. That's interesting. Maybe she's in there somewhere else. Little girl hiding behind the flowers. These little ones almost feel like wedding ones. But definitely those are a little bit more lifelike. And then you get back into this one. So there's more of the not lifelike. Cute. Oh, let's make sure you can see all of her. Look at that one. That one's okay. I've got to figure that one out. There we go. She took me a minute. And let's see. That one's there. There's that one. So these are not disappointing me. I am very much enjoying them. Although it is interesting. I only did find one of that sticker. Maybe the other one was, maybe it was stuck on it. Well, we'll see. All right. I'm going to try to quickly put those back into their own colored bags otherwise until I have them in their I always like to keep them in their bag that they come in until I'm ready to put them into the my sticker system. It just keeps them more together, and otherwise I've got so many stickers and things floating around on my desk. So I'm going to get back to, while I do this, let me keep you entertained by talking about the craft fairs. So if you're doing the craft fairs, get in there. Okay. If you're doing the craft fairs, one of the things, along with last week's being so very slow, I would just suggest, think about that whole marketing thing. I think that the table was at least attracting a lot of people because it was clearly, I clearly had a vintage vibe going. I had so many people stop and just take time to look at everything. I wish that they had been buying, but they were people who didn't have any bags. So it wasn't just me they weren't buying from. So I hope we're not about to hit a time of economic uncertainty, because we've been doing pretty well for us. And that would just suck. That would just not be pleasant. So I am trying really hard to do indoor shows for the foreseeable future. We can do an outside show here and there, but they are a pain to do. But I didn't sell any book corners, which is interesting because it's been one of my biggest sellers. All right, so let's do this next sticker pack. These are super cute, and these are for the book corners. Now, to be fair, I did not have any Christmas book corners done, and I will for the next show. And that may be what people were looking for, something kind of festive, maybe a little bit vintagey. These are very cute. These are, these look a little bit more maybe watercolor-ish. Get this back into the frame for you. There's something I'm thinking about with some of these. Anyway, that one definitely looks watercolorish. I like the little food-looking ones, the bubbles. Is that a sheep or dwarf? Love that guy. out of nowhere. So lots of the hot cocos. Oh, I love him. It's a cute little package of ice skate. I like that one. That duck is so cute. Get candles, and this pack is kind of 50-50 for me. But I may have, I love that one. I love that one. I may have more uses for these. We've got the gingerbread cookie, and the first bells. Cute little deer. Christmas pudding cake. I think that's the right way. I like that. That's cool. And then another Christmas cake. Let me get this open. All right, so next, I'm honestly just grabbing whatever's right here, guys. Whatever is sitting in front of me as far as the stickers go, that is what I am showing you. And pretty much this is all, like I said, Christmas, because I needed to pick up, shockingly, some additional Christmas stickers that I thought would be cute. Now, some of these I want to put into the recipe books. And some of them, I mean, that one's okay, but it doesn't really do much for me. These often are like sort of very much mixed packs. That one's really cute. The rainbow and the cup. Little Santa hat. I don't know what he's doing. I don't want to know what he's doing. He's cute. All right, so some of these are adorable, and they're a good size for the Christmas, for the book corners. I did see someone selling book. I saw someone selling wooden bookmarks. I don't know why you call them bookmarks. They're wood. They will not fit well. I mean, they were thick, and it honestly took everything I had not to say something about it, because I don't want to be rude about someone else's product, and their product was beautiful. It just, as a librarian, I'm looking at those and thinking, no, do not put that in a book. It will ruin the book, and it will. I mean, something like that, a heavy-duty bookmark like that just, those thicker acrylic ones, it has to be almost pretty much paper thin, because it's got to mesh in with the other paper. What in the world is that supposed to be? What is that supposed to be? I think I'm confused. He's cute, though. So there's a lot here I can use. Love the snow globe. That's cute. Some I'll use for recipe books. Some of them I will use. I love that one. To make the book corners, so that I have plenty of those. I have 2 weeks before the next show, and I intend to use it wisely and make sure that I'm making what people want. So some people did come by. I sold bowl cozies. Oh, did I sell bowl cozies? So I sold bowl cozies, but I also had people walking by, and they were looking at the bowl cozies. They were like, well, but do you have the plate cozies? And do you have the ice cream pint cozies? And I'm like, no, I don't. I had thought about making those in the past. So I do plan on making some of those for the next show, because what I noticed was no one had them. So they had been looking around, but no one else had them. And I bet you she spread the word, everybody's going to have them next time. But that's okay. I also noticed that at the show, we had, there probably were 4 other vendors that I saw that had bowl cozies. Not as nice as mine, of course. But what I'm seeing is that the individual bowl cozies have gone up to $15. I sell mine for $12, and you can buy 2 for $20. And I think that's probably fair. But what I also know is that I don't want to, I'm not trying to undercut anyone. I priced them the way I thought was reasonable. And if the market is starting to say that the fair price on these now, and they are a lot of work, and they take material, and they take different materials, and, again, they're work. But if the market is saying they really need to go up, I don't know. I may put mine up. I may keep them the same for this year and put them up next year. I don't know. And I don't want to price myself out of the market either. So I don't know how well anyone else's were selling. I certainly was selling some. A little bit of almost everything sold. Certainly my reusable paper towels. Those are always, and they're such a great deal. Again, if you follow me on Facebook, I can sell you the reusable paper towels too. There we go. These are really cute. Oh, I do kind of like that bow. I think that'll make a good addition. So really nice stickers to use in the for the book corners. But yeah, well, I'll go back to what I originally said, which was looking around at people selling book markers that are so very thick. Maybe people just don't use them for books. So I will make the other cozies. I will probably start making some different sizes so that I have available the bigger ones people want. I don't like that one. I do like these little gingerbread ones. I think these are absolutely adorable. That one's so cute, little top hat. Oh my word, these are cute. Every once in a while, like, not loving that one, so I'll put him aside. Not loving him. Not loving her. I'm a little bit more of a traditionalist when it comes to gingerbread. Love that one. These are cute. Don't know what that's supposed to be. That looks like a scary one. Okay. The cute. That one's cute. That one's okay. That one's very cute. All right, so a lot of really cute ones. That one's angry. I don't do angry. Gingerbread is not allowed to be angry. So these are very cute. Even that one, he's just jumping up and down. So some of these are adorable. And I'm pulling out the ones that I'm not loving. And I'll do something different with those. Or I will give them away. For the most part, I am very much enjoying these. So I think the gingerbread ones are a really nice addition. And you can't always find them. Cute. I love that one. That's kind of cute. That one's a little bit more realistic. These ones with the bent legs, I am having a harder time enjoying those. Love. 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 These are adorable. That one's very cute. Oh, look at that one. All right. I like the little gingerbread house with the gingerbread. Oh, cute. All right, so we're ending up on a high note. There were a few that I pulled. There was one early on that I did not like. Let's see if I can find him real quick and put him with the other one. Yeah. This one, who's like, no idea. All right, that still gives me quite a few stickers. Quite a few. I'm going to put those. I keep a little basket here now so I can throw in the ones that really are not going to work for me. There's just no point in my storing those and keeping them with the other ones. There just isn't. So I'm trying to be more realistic about what I should and should not keep. I just don't need to. I don't need extra. I am extra. All right, snowmen, adorable. These are so cute. Oh my word. And you know what? We had a lot of snowman lovers come through talking about them, and I did not have any snowmen anything, and now I will. Oh, I have one of Little Britt's friends. I'm putting that aside for one of his friends who plays the saxophone. All right, cute. Oh, look at that little penguin. My great nephew would love that. I'll make him a little book corner and give that to them. Oh, so sweet. So, so sweet. Oh, I love that one with the glasses. Little Britt's worn glasses almost all his life. I love when I find little ones like that. That's cute. All right, so these are proving to be quite adorable. Guitar player. Putting that aside. Little kitty cat one. We got another guitar player. Oh, we got a drummer. That's cute. All right, I don't know any of his friends who plays that. Cute. sunglasses. It's a trombone. Oh my. Okay. I'm super excited there was a trombone in there. Oh, look at the doggy. The traveling salesman. Okay. I like the soccer ones are pretty cute. Violin. Snowball. I may have to order another pack of these. I wish I could, you know, order ones that had like the instruments in them, and things like that are great to give some of his band friends. That one's really cute. Just a cute little thing. Look at the little one. Okay, that was a fabulous one. Really, really fabulous. Now, y'all know that I always put everything into my little wooden dish, but I don't know where my little wooden dish has landed. Because I've been working on so much. Oh my word, there's been so much here lately. So I'm just going to put the, yeah, I'm just going to put the charms right on here. I will try to keep them from making too much noise, so be prepared for the noise, please. All right, first up, we have these adorable little sort of fluorescent pieces. I thought I ordered 2 of these, but I must not have. So I've got a match here. This is always the risk when they're multicolored, and I have that match there. But it looks to me like nothing else matches here. So I think I'm going to have to order another pack of these and see if I come up with some matches. I think the little pink one, I think people will really, well, I was going to say lose their minds over that one. I think it's adorable. And everyone likes different colors. So ending up with the yellow is not my favorite. But I did think I ordered 2 of those, and I must not have. Maybe that's how I accidentally ended up with the books, that I might have accidentally ordered 2 of those instead of... I can see that happening. I can see that happening. All right, let's take a look at these cute little guys. Now, I've ordered these before. I think this one comes from a different vendor. That's because Temu actually has many, many different vendors on there. These are very nicely done. When I first started getting charms, we would get some breakage. They weren't all nicely done. These are very nicely done. I'll have to figure out who the vendor was, because I'll probably want to use that person again. What it means is that vendor is really looking at quality control. And, you know, that's true for anybody. Not everybody's doing that. So, okay. 2 more. This is one of the 2. Oh, the last one isn't... okay. All right, so this one, this is the last charm, and I just thought these were really cute. I thought these little Merry Christmas ones were just adorable, and something I can see people enjoying, and they're not, you know, they're not too big. I just like them. I think they're cute. Now let's put those away. So most of these have 10, it's usually 8 or 10 charms, and that does sometimes drive what I'm buying, depending on the price points. All right, so I can't wait to show these to you. Same charm, but as a paper clip. So you get 2 of those. Put those over here. And then I got 2 red Christmas trees. So stinking cute. And look at the little reindeer. Oh my word. Okay, and then you get this adorable. Now the back, you can see it's just a glob of glue. And you kind of have to do it that way if you're going to get it to stick. And then last but not least, Saint Nick. Saint Nick himself. And he's kind of interesting because both of these were done. I'm not sure what the little red dots, maybe it's meant to be, I'm guessing it's meant to be his nose and his mouth. They could have done without the dots. They could have just made that white beard and left it on. I wish they had. But he's still very cute. I think out of all of these, the little reindeer, that is so cute. I think, oh, those are bells. I thought that was a Christmas tree at first. That one's cute. All right. Well, guys, that is it. That is all I have for you today for the Temu haul. So after this, tomorrow, the next day, or whatever the next day is after this, you can expect a small video with my trying out some of the Temu items. And then I'm going to start putting the videos together to show you how I am making my different ornaments and my different vintage pieces. And I hope you enjoy. In the meantime, again, please subscribe, please, please, please. And please, please, please follow me on Facebook. Just look up Little Britain & Co. on Facebook. And I would be very excited to have you join the channel and, you know, and see what we're doing. And then when you want to show me pictures, well, you've got a place to load them. So often you guys are talking about something and you can't send it to me in the comments. And I would love to see what you're talking about, or the things that you make that we do here and that you're making. Oh my word, that would just be so exciting to me to see what you all are doing. So please subscribe to the Facebook page, or, you know, and yeah. All right, that's it. I'll see y'all later. You have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever it is for you. And I hope we all find some wonderful peace in this new year. Cheers.